everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome back to the Fidelio incident. In the previous episode, we survived a plane crash only to be separated by our darling wife. On the phone with her, she's trapped in wreckage on top of a mountain. We gotta go rescue her. With nighttime fast approaching and temperatures dropping, it's a race against time. So without any more stalling, let's begin. Welcome back to the game, everybody. So if you remember, the last thing we did was fall through the sky, and we're here. And we saw some sort of vision of a prison closing in on somebody. So that's that. Also, in order to survive, we have to go fire to fire. Otherwise, we freeze and die. If you haven't seen part one, go watch it. Right, we can go that way or we can go that way. I think this way. It looks much more inviting. So yeah, we have spoken to her. She is trapped. Her leg is pinned. She can't feel it anymore, which she sees as a positive. I see it as a, you're going to cut your leg off kind of moment. But we are trying to get there as quickly as we can. We got really close. We could see the smoke. But then the ground gave way and we fell. More wreckage. There is so much bloody wreckage. You'd think we was in a Boeing 747 or something. There's only a small little, DC-3 or something like that. It is the mist of death. If we go in the wrong direction, we're going to die. But look for fire on the horizon. Oh, your boy just might survive yet. Now, I wonder if this is some sort of like, I don't know, hallucination moment. We fell through the floor, banged our head. Maybe this isn't reality right now. Oh.
I don't know what's going on with Stanley. I'm afraid he's gone mad. Tonight I was waiting for him at Rory's pub. Rory was complaining about his fucking hand again. When Stanley finally showed up, he looked white as a ghost, grabbed my elbow and said we had to go. I'd been there a while, so I was in no mood to be handled. I told him to sit down while I finished my pint, but he snatched it from my hand and smashed it on the floor. Oh, Rory started shouting bloody murder, and that's when Stanley went for him. He threw himself at Rory, clutching for his throat. Rory was so shocked he slipped and fell to the floor. It took all my strength to pull Stanley off and drag him toward the front door. Rory stayed behind the bar, cursing all the Whittakers.
What the hell got into Stanley? Well, there's another note. We're discovering those notes because they are revealing the backstory of our lovely characters. They also do contain clues every now and then that have helped us somehow. A password from 1985 unlocked a vault here in the Icelandic places of Iceland. Right, I don't know where to go now. That's where we came from, I believe. This is us. There's a ridge. Let's go to the ridge. This could be my death. Wait, that's a wall. That's not a ridge. I'm lost.
Leonora, please call. Let me hear your voice.
Oh, Stanley! I'm gonna go this way. Just randomly follow the wall. That's... No. Let's go this way. No. Frostbite's coming. Oh, God, I'm so screwed. Aha! I see fire. Now, this is where we just was. So maybe this is the hub fire, and we can see other fires from this one. Let's have a look. Oh, more paper.
I will not be a prisoner's wife. I will not become like those other empty wives, like my mother. I will not be looked after or taken care of, isolated. There is no light without him. He is my heart, and I cannot live without my heart. I'll do whatever it takes to get him out. I will not be a prisoner's wife.
Did Stanley kill somebody? And did they escape Ireland in order to remain together because she will not be a prisoner's wife? Interesting, the plot thickens. Stanley has more dark dwellings than we're aware of. Ooh. But we do know from a previous note that he likes to sneak into East Belfast and cause trouble. So maybe he took it a step too far and killed somebody and then ran to the bar like, "Milady, we have to go." And she's like, "Oh, no." And he's like, "Oh, yes." Hello, fire. Warm up my bottom and we should be on our way. Right, this is... Oh, there's more fire. There's many fires. And there's... What was that? I saw something flash up. I guess it was a fat bit of snow. Oh, what is this? Oh, the bunker. The bunker? There's a bunker, everybody. And more fire. Heads up, 7 up. Right, we've got a valve.
Of course. Missing the fucking handle.
Of course it is there, Stanley. Find the handle, Stanley. If you love Erebor, you do it. She's on top of the lonely mountain, and she needs a hunky man like you to rescue her. And you will get all of the... Oh, this is a puzzle, isn't it? Hi, oh, that is bones. Bones? Why bones? A jellyfish! No, evil jellyfish! I don't know why they're bloody there. There would be ice cubes. Right, well, there's fire here. That's... Oh, got it.
I'll take that.
I will. Irish.
So many funerals today. I was with Stanley at his father's funeral. There was quite a crowd of people. I told Stanley his father would be proud of the turnout, but he said Paddy would just want to make a speech. The police were watching the crowd, but they didn't bother anyone. They were hidden, but I spotted them straight away. I had to help Stanley write the eulogy for Paddy. But when it came time to read it, he couldn't speak. He gripped the sides of the lectern so hard, I feared it would splinter in his hands. Finally, Stanley said Paddy was a speechmaker, but he wasn't enough like his father to do him justice. He just folded up the speech and left in silence.
Can't blame him, his father's died. Right, with the handle in hand, oh, Fidel, the name of the airplane. Oh boy. With my handle in hand, it is time to return to the bunker, but there's smoke over there. Should I go back or should I stay? I'm gonna go over there a second. It could be...
All dead. Everywhere.
Another note, everybody.
I wonder why I keep these damn journals. There are so many things I wish I could forget. Today at the school site, my senses were filled with the buzzing of insects and the smell of the jungle. But then, all at once, I thought I was back in Belfast. The air rocked with a heavy thud of a bomb exploding. Stanley took off in a dead run towards the sound. A cow had set off an old landmine, and there was a man at the edge of the field shouting for everyone to stay back. But Stanley, he charged past him, splashing into the mud. I wanted to stop him. My voice froze in my throat when I saw Stanley lift the tiny body out of the grass. The boy's name was Udom. He had been walking with the cow. Udom's father collapsed, standing gently past the boy to him. Udom's father kept apologising over and over for not protecting him from the evils brought to this village.
But the cow survived. Okay, oh, I'm freezing. Back to the fire. And yeah, dead bodies everywhere. I guess they may be whale bones, whale carcasses. They have skulls. They look like ginormous vulture birdie things. Oh, so many dead. Right, let's go back. Let's go back. There's nothing that way for us apart from death. Yes! Oh, that little mountain ridge hides the fire. Oh, good game design there. Right. Waboosh! Crank it like it's hot. Oh, let me in. Oh, let me in. Oh. An icy bunker. Erebor.
An open door.
Well, the torch works, everybody. Well, we're inside a bunker, finally. Helviti. I googled, translated it after the last episode, and that means hell. That is Icelandic for the word hell. They're saying that way is hell. Well, at least it's warm in hell, so that's a bonus for this frozen archipelago, whatever you want to call it. Although it is beautiful. God of War director has definitely put his paintbrush over this area.
Oh, great. More freezing water.
Oh, no! Oh, this is interesting. A good game design is about good progressing. So we've done the outsidey bit, and now we've got an entirely new area and entirely new issues. Like, I'm guessing this is a whole puzzle sequencey thing. Well, stairs here. I'm guessing they lead nowhere worthwhile, but we will check all the same. Hello, doorway. Oh. Got a gassy room up ahead. What the hell? What even is this place? An old military installation, a research base?
Come on.
I closed the valve. Is that important for things? I don't know. Let's go back. Maybe the heat is too hot and we had to close it. Just guessing here. So we're gonna go down here, take a right-hand turn, and we should hopefully open up into that room we were just at. Ooh. It's like standing under a hot shower. Hey, do you ever, just for the funs of it, do you ever go to the bathroom and turn the shower on, like really hot, and just let it like steam up the bathroom, turn it into a sauna? I sometimes do that. Nigh trespassing, that means no trespassing. I'm a clever sausage. Percy ein Wundad af video. This area is monitored by security cameras. And that way is hell. So hang on, let's not go to hell just yet. This would be the big open room that we just closed that big sluice gate thing on. So let's see what secrets it hides within. Now, if you didn't see, yesterday's video on January the 9th, 2019, was our 3rd anniversary of the daily uploads. And for it, we celebrated the occasion by going back to our very first Let's Play featured on the channel, which happened to be the Stanley Parable, which also happens to be re-releasing this year of an ultra deluxe version. We didn't play that version, but we did play the game, and it was jolly good fun. So do check it out if you haven't. Right, well, that was a big nothing, but there is something underneath there that I think is now open because we closed that gate. So goody job us. Let's check hell out because it's here. Let's do it in sequence. Oh, there's a door.
There's got to be some way out.
I mean, do you want to get out there, Stanley? Oh, no, Stanley, it's locked.
Locked. Why am I not surprised?
Tac marked area. Restricted area, I believe that means. Oh, I'm guessing, because it's just logical things that a sign might say. And I'm getting half the words. Wait, so that means hell is a restricted area, everybody. Congratulations. Well, onwards into the unknown, I suppose. I'm still loving this game. I was a little bit cautious because, like, there's a lot of listening to notes, and that could be a little bit of a drag. So I was a little bit cautious, like, maybe you guys aren't gonna like this.
Shelter. This place is bloody cold.
Oh?
Got to move quickly.
Oh god. Okay, go quickly. But I was really happy to see you guys were digging this. You were into the mystery, and you wanted to see what happened next. So I'm really happy to see that because I want to play this. Oh, that was a close one. Right, Booth. And that closes that gate right there. But what does it mean?
Big fucking door.
That's a big fucking door indeed there, Stanley. Would you kindly go down there and have a look-sees? Oh, we're changing, like...
Hold down here.
Oh, and the door's now frozen shut. Oh, this is interesting.
The ice.
Stuck in the ice now there. Oh my god.
It's like it's been deserted for ages. What the hell was this place? Some Cold War bomb shelter?
It's now just a cold bomb shelter. Ha 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 ha! I'm an idiot. Right, oh, consoles! A key card!
Key card. Let's see if it still works.
Bing bong! Would Erebor please come down from the top of the mountain? Bing bong! I guess we've got to go back and change the valves.
I've got to get out of this place.
I know, Stanley. Would you calm down there, Stanley? Go back, just flick that valve, change the heat again so that the door unfreezes, and then wham bang, helvity ya mam. Closed! And so with the door unfrozen, we can return back to the restricted access key-carded gated doorway, preventing us from escaping or entering the next area of the map. Right, swipey, open. Oh! This is an interrogation room. Oh no.
I don't like the looks of this.
Well, it's a radio, let's use it.
Hello? Who's there? Can you help?
Please state your name.
We've been in a plane crash. My wife.
Please state your name.
Stanley Florence. But you...
File not found.
Listen to me. I'm trying to find...
Please state your correct name.
Stanley Whitaker. My name is...
File found.
Back in the prison.
For the son of Patty Whitaker to do something like this. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it's like you came from a different tree altogether. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? You know exactly why you're here.
I'm trying to find my wife.
I've done nothing wrong. Usually I'd say that's a matter of perspective, but not in this case.
Tell me where she is.
I've only got one question for you, Stanley. Why did you bomb that pub? What?
What's this about?
You're talking about Rory's pub? You think I
That
did
was
that?
30 years ago.
You're mad.
That wasn't me.
Rory was a mate. I would never understand the question. I wasn't asking whether or not you did it. Why did you bomb that pub?
Where is Leonore?
So they're accusing me of bombing the pub, Leroy's pub, and they want to, he said, we're not asking if you did it, we're asking why you did it. I didn't, did I? I was in a panic and I ran out the pub. Maybe I pulled her out the pub. Oh, maybe it's the whole Guy Fawkes situation. I didn't realize Erebor was going to be there in the pub. And I'm like, Gadzooks, get her out of there now. Let me finish my pints there, Stanley. No, woman, get out now. It's going to blow up. Ooh, maybe that is the case. Oh, hi, is this me?
Wasn't that an IRA pub? Bollocks. Rory wasn't political. With all those dissident Republicans who drank there? Everybody drank there. It was just a local. What about your father? Did Patty Whitaker drink at the local? No. Your father, the famous peace activist, wouldn't step foot inside it because it was Michael O'Shea's pub. Michael is real IRA. But then you go and marry his daughter.
I don't want to hear this.
Jesus, I can't imagine the look on your father's face when you told him. Surprised it didn't kill him on the spot. No, it was the police that killed him. Then why didn't you bomb a police pub? Help me understand. There's nothing to understand. I didn't fucking do it, right? You've got the wrong fella.
There's like a buzzing of a light, and it's like really on the edge of irritating. I'll try and edit it out for you guys. But oh boy, it's irritating. So, oh wait, maybe I've been dumb this whole time? Definitely, yes. But yeah, so like my dad is the famous peacemaker, and Erebor's dad is the head of the IRA. So we are literally Romeo and Juliet right now. Is that the point? Interesting. And is that why we left? We wanted to escape it all? I don't know! What does it mean? Oh no! Answers on a postcard, let me know your thoughts. Oh, I'm gonna get lost, aren't I? Hello, doorways. Oh god, body bags.
I'm glad you chose that pub. Probably saves us a mess of trouble.
Please.
Bunch of tossers and tow rags, all of them.
Just let me go.
All of them criminals, except her.
Please.
Fiona Miller was just a little girl. You're gonna pay for that. Go to hell. Look around. We're already there.
All of those bodies represent the people that died in that pub, apart from that one in white, because she was an innocent. That's what the policeman just said there on the interview. Okay. But did I do this or not? There's someone up ahead. Hello? I wish I had my torch. Are we gonna talk? Goodbye, nice meeting you, I guess. Oh, there's more. Okay. It's a symbolic thing right now. I'm surrounded by the shadows of the people's lives that I destroyed by my bombing of the pub that I may or may not have done. I don't know, my chap in real time seems to be like, I didn't do it. So, I guess he didn't do it. I'm gonna believe him until otherwise. Innocent until proven guilty and all that jazz. As in this day and age, you're guilty all the way through. Even if you're found innocent, you're still guilty. Oh, society sucks. Right, what's going on? Oh, more. Have I got to do a U-turn here? Is this one of those? No, there's a doorway coming up ahead. Sometimes impulses like this, you have to stop and go backwards.
I can't believe you're the one shagging Michael O'Shea's daughter. Leave her out of this. What's she like, eh? I'll bet she's a wild one.
What the fuck is this all about?
I just might have to go pay her a visit while you're stuck in here. But she's got nothing to do with any of it. Maybe me and some of the lads. If you ever lay a fucking finger on her... You'll what? What'll you do? Blow me up too? You want to protect your little whore? You signed that statement.
This is blackmail. They're painting me up, bitting me, striping me, getting me ready for the noose. If I don't do what they say, they will hurt my beloved Erebor, and I will not let them mount that lonely mountain. So I guess I confess to Erebor's like, oh no! And then we go and run away in an airplane called Fidelio, I forget his name. A note! This is my confession.
What? It can't be. Dear Leonor, I don't know when this letter will reach you, if it will reach you at all. I can only pray that it will. Our world is clouded by the fog of war, but in the time I spent with you, things finally became clear. For the first time, I thought I could imagine a future, a life with you. But that's all over now. Sometime very soon, I'm going to be transferred to the maze, and I know I'll never leave that prison alive. I don't know where I'll go when it's over, but I'm not afraid. Because I've seen hell. This is it. And it's cold, and it's dark, and I've no way to reach you. Leonor, you are my light, but we have no future together, and I'll not have you wait for me. Forget about me. I'm already dead.
I think he's being cruel to be kind. I don't think he means that. The phone's ringing. I think he just wants her to get away and be safe, because the people here are arse hats who are going to come and play with her.
Stanley, can you hear me? Stanley, it's time to wake up. You have to move on.
I'm coming, Erebor! I'm coming! Oh, wow.
What the hell just happened? Just a nightmare, right? It's all over now. It's over.
I mean, you say that, but the thing's changed to a phone. That was an old-fashioned phone before, now it's a creepy red phone. Oh, and all the water's gone as well. This is a different place. The mystery continues, everybody. Let's take it back outside. What the hell? Where the hell are we? Wow, I was not expecting this. This is a big old turn of events.
It's not as cold on this part of the island. Maybe I can finally get my head on straight.
Well, there's flies, bees, another note.
I can hardly feel the pin in my fingers. My whole body is numb. I could hardly see the words on the page. I can't stop crying. They've taken away my heart. Stanley has been arrested for the bombing of Rory's pub. Someone must have set him up. I asked my father if he knew who would do this to Stanley. He just said that I should move on. Stanley won't live long inside prison. I nearly spit in his eye. I swear by all that's holy, if I find out that he had anything to do with Stanley being arrested, I'll burn him alive.
Sounds like your father stitched him up in order to get you two to stop seeing each other. Because, oh, the dishonor of his daughter canoodling with the enemy, you know. Nor, what were they in Romeo and Juliet? I forget what their family names were. God damn it, I'm not cultured enough.
What is that? Insects. Ha! Take that, you little fuckers.
Yeah, that's to get excited over, isn't it? I'm kidding flies, but my darling Erebor is stuck on top of a mountain somewhere. And I'm still tripping out or dreaming, because this is clearly not reality right now. Or maybe it is. I don't know, but there's plane crash everywhere. How did these bits get here?
That tree. It's monstrous.
Pretty big, all right, but there's a letter.
Everything is in place, but the air feels hollow and empty in my chest. Oh, I can hear my heart pounding in my ears. In just a few hours, life as I know it will be over. But that's only if I'm very lucky. Otherwise, my life will just be over. Today I'm rescuing Stanley.
Thank you, love. Now it's time for me to return the favor.
So she's gonna break me out of prison and we run away together. And if we're successful, we will be happy forever. Or if we're caught, our lives will be over. Well, how did that work out for you? Because I think I've just killed...
Come on. Why is this locked?
Oh, what? Game, how could you do this? I gotta get that valve open, but I don't know why. Another letter.
We hadn't been to the ocean since spring, and it was a shock to see our tray so barren and frail. As we walked, Stanley wrapped his coat around my shoulders. It was still warm from his body, and I pulled the collar up to my nose to see if it still smelled like him. It didn't, just smelled of dust and mothballs. Stanley said his father would bring him here and say, "This is why we struggle." He thinks that now he finally understands what his father meant, but I wonder. I laid the jacket on the ground and pulled us both onto it. I just wanted to make him forget the rest of the day. I wanted to forget the rest of the world except for him. The grass was itchy and dry and the sky was as white as butcher paper. Neither of us bothered to speak another word. A cold wind would have just carried our words away.
I've noticed with these diaries, there's lots of really big words, literally in size. And I wonder when we get to the end, if we go in sequence, if they spell out a different message. And we've got a pool of water there.
Water looks disgusting.
This water looks disgusting! Oh, bloop. And I just jumped straight in, no hesitation. Okay, I turned a valve. What does that do? Oh, algae. Ah.
At least that water isn't freezing. It's just fell.
Why did I do that? What's down there? Oh, there's a thing. Did I just clear a pathway and not even know it? Maybe. Oh, is that taking away the lock? Aha! We're the smart party. SMRT, that's us.
That cleared him away.
Oh, I was getting rid of bees. Oh, I'm going to climb the tree. Oh, now it's so clear to me. And I was wondering if this is perhaps the same tree that they notched their notches onto. but like made larger because they're clearly having a fantasy moment right here. But we shall see.
A shortcut to the top of the mountain.
It could be, but it probably isn't. And there was bees there, so I don't think I could go that way.
The air is heavy with the stink of rot and the buzzing of those damned insects. I don't hear it so much as feel it. I'm afraid it might drive me mad. If I'm not mad already.
Right, these are all locked. That's locked. That one over there is locked. So I need to find a way of unlocking them. I'm a clever sausage, I know. Pepper!
Molly works at the prison. She was worried about taking the job, but my father insisted it was good to have one of her own on the inside. He just wanted to use her. But it turns out, I'm the one putting her at risk. She got the powder inside, and there's a lad from the neighbourhood who will slip it into Stanley's breakfast. If he eats enough, the pain in his guts will be so bad, they'll transfer him to the hospital. But if he eats too much, it could kill him.
Oh no! Well, I'm alive now, so I guess it didn't kill me. Well done. Right. These yellow bars are going to stop that going over. Yeah, see, like that. Another note, everybody!
There were so many people in the market, I couldn't hear myself think. I needed to get out of there, but when I asked Stanley to choose something for supper, he just replied with his usual, whatever you want. I wanted him to make a decision for once, so I could stop thinking about absolutely everything all the time. Bags were so heavy and my hands were cramping. Someone close by smelled like goat. It may have even been me. So I dropped everything and let the bags spill all over the street. I didn't care. I'm sick of the crowds and the stink of curry, and I'm sick of the hate. I want to walk through green grass. I want to feel cool air on my skin. Under a sky the colour of butcher paper.
He's homesick. Stanley's depression is getting worse. Wherever they've escaped to, it just isn't home. And it's starting to have its toll and effect on them. Oh, this one hasn't got a lock on it. Okay. That closes that. What does that do for me? I don't really know. Oh, and that's now released the... Okay, right. It's now puzzle time, everybody. So let's work this bad boy out. And now this one's available. Okay. That's going to open up that. It's water! I'm going in! I'm not going in. But I can now throw this big old switch. That's going to take us over there. And now if I can open this up, that should clear the bees. Bees, bees, bees. Please, for the bees. Yes!
Those bugs are gone.
There's a lot of bugs. They're swarming over the dead of the innocent that I potentially murdered but didn't murder because I was set up by the IRA leader guy who's my wife's father. Family issues, right? She's my hubba bubble of love. And there's more bees ahead! Oh, shit! What? Shit! Oh, there's other bees are there, so I gotta get this one below it. Active. Is there even a thing? Yeah, there's a thing there. But that's still got its lock on it. Okay, let's revert the puzzle. Close that gate. That's done. Then throw this back over to there. Haboosh. So throw that back to zone 1. And then that to zone 1. Yes, mate! Right, crank that and say, get off to flies!
Now the path is clear.
I'm a clever sausage there, Stanley. Oh, my phone's ringing.
I'm trying to stay awake. Keep my mind on...
Surviving.
Before the plane crashed, you didn't finish your story. About the time you stole the box of sweets. But I think I know exactly how it ended. Your dad, he knew what you'd done. He just didn't know why. Still, he never asked you about it. Never accused you of anything. So you never told him the truth. But it was always there, wasn't it? An abandoned space between you. Like an unfinished story.
She sounds so weak. Hang on, Leonor.
Yes, I'm a thief. Yeah, my father knew about it, but we never spoke about it. So not a problem. Well, let's focus on you there, my darling. My little hubba bubble. Oh, what is that? That's disgusting, and I gotta go in it, I think. Because that's the kind of thing this game likes me to do. Oh, the red's dripping from the trees. It's so kind of like symbolic.
Oh, shit. That water smells. No wonder there's so many bugs.
Go again! Oh, there's a door. Oh, God. Now go faster, please, Stanley. That door isn't opening. So let's go down the center. Will it let me? Yep. Go, Stanley. I don't want to drown in a bog of filth like this. I'll just think he hasn't got goggles on, so his eyes are being kind of subjected to all the parasites and bacteria that are in here. Right. There's nothing down here. There's a valve. Well, a grate, rather. I guess I have to drain it.
I don't even want to think what's growing in there. Oh, that's rotten. Oh, Christ.
I mean, you've definitely got a disease. That's all I'm saying right now, Stanley.
Rory hosted a wake at his pub for the victims of Wednesday. I think he was just trying to show off. He got arrested last year for dealing, and the police broke his hand, so suddenly he's all political. Stanley and I sat in the car for a long time, watching the front door swallow all the black suits until the pub looked like it was filled with ink. Stanley opened the car door, but I grabbed his arm and asked him to take me to our tree. I felt a crippling anxiety that if I went into that black pub, I'd never see the sky again. Stanley didn't say a word. He just started the car and we drove away.
Perhaps that was for the best. Do you ever think about that? Where to begin? Oh, just there. Well, that's heavily convenient. How about? So now hopefully the water goes down.
See if that helps with the smell.
Oh, look at that.
Now I can see what I'm working with.
There's a door, Stanley. Go through the brown door. Oh, God. Oh, wait, are we going to transition back to the ice cave of the bunkers? And then, like, finally wake up and come back to life? Boop. I'm back here again. Oh, the flies are still a fig. There's a valve here, and it's locked. I can get further up. A switch valve, and it's a dead end. Right. Puzzle time part 2. Oh, so here's how this is actually working. By closing this valve, it closes that door, which stops the steam escaping, which builds up the steam pressure, which unlocks the blocks that are keeping us from doing other things. And the lights come on to show that they are now active. But that's still locked. Hang on, up here first. Here we go. Throw this switch. And that will unlock that one down there. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. What's going on?
What? That's it? Is that all you got? Oh, you bastard. I need to figure something out. The bugs are still there.
Stanley, the tree's bleeding. Stop worrying about bloody bugs. The tree is quite literally bleeding. Right, let's get a look at what's happening here. A shower of blood. What is this?
A scarf. This makes no sense.
Ah! So I can't see where I'm going now, Stanley. But with a scarf, I can is that? Oh, there's a letter, everybody.
I couldn't go to my father for help. He's all for letting Stanley take the fall. But the mad bastard with me today didn't know that. So he did everything I told him, including stealing an ambulance. Molly called us about Stanley's medical transfer, which gave us a head start on the real ambulance. I looked ridiculous in the uniform, but our documents were perfect. So I kept my head up and let Stanley inspire my confidence. Even so, I nearly fainted when the guard wheeled him out on the gurney. He looked dead already. The guards loaded him on board and I drove us away. 5 minutes out, and the mad bastard dosed both the guards with anesthesia. And just like that, Stanley was free.
And nearly dead. What's the plan now? We have the secret antidote that just cures all ailments, and then Stanley's a happy chappy again. With my newfound safety device, no amount of flies will keep me from my beloved Erebor atop the lonely mountain. I will get to her, for I am Stanley, the parable man. Oh. Yes!
Oh, Jesus!
God, but Jesus! Would you look at that there, Stanley?
Almost there, Leonore. Almost there, love.
Goodbye. Oh, I'm almost there achievement unlocked. Check me out, achievement hunters.
Mother Mary, Paddy has been killed. The British papers named it the Boxing Day Raid. But it wasn't a raid. Around here they're calling it the Wednesday Massacre. 7 people shot down on the day after Christmas. I don't know what they're meeting about and I don't want to know. They were all violent men except for Stanley's father. What was Paddy Whitaker doing there? How did he hear about the meeting? Was he trying to talk them out of whatever they were planning? I need to find Stanley. He must be going through hell.
But maybe Paddy was out to broker peace and to stop them, but got killed. Well, I've escaped that horrible place. Let's push up. Can I even go up? Oh, Erebor! Lonely Mountain! Black Smoke! Tunnel Cave! Right, we nearly there, everybody. We're changing gears into the 5th gear because that is the fast one when you're going really fast. No. Oh, wall! Ice wall! Climb! Lara Croft Part 2, everybody. One arm after another, one by one, you will climb any obstacle before you and your beloved Erebor. Just think of the mountain of beautifulness that she possesses. I don't know. Right, torch is back on.
Oh, shit.
Torch is off again, torch is on again.
Jesus. I can do this again.
That's an engine, I think. I bet you it falls. I bet you it nearly hits us. Right, let's see if I'm right. Come on, Stanley. To keep that in shot. Well, this is warm. That's a bonus. Fire kills, but it also heats. Right, we're at the top. Oh, would you look at that there, Stanley? That's freaking beautiful.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, we're so near to the top. Can I slip? No, there's safety rails. I know it's a skybox, but goddamn, that's beautiful. We're above the clouds. The music is so nice. The fire is just up there. We're so close. Oh no, we're gonna go down again, aren't we? Oh, god damn it! Just use your Lara Croft skills and climb that little bit of rock. You can so climb that bit. There. What does that sound? It's nothing.
One step at a time.
I really do love the music in this. It is so calming and beautifully lovely. I panicked when I saw it was based... Oh, God. When it was based off of a Beethoven opera. So I thought it might be copywritten, but that's not the case.
No. No. She's not here. Please tell me what you want. I've done everything I could. Everything.
So the black smoke we were following wasn't the right bit of wreckage.
Haven't I done enough? Oh, please.
There's a stairwell. Oh, is it going to be too hot to get past? Relight my fire. God, this is awesome. Oh, another bunker. They really built these bunkers in really weird places, or they're one hell of a smoking spot, right? God, my vision is so messed up. What the? Some doors are not meant to be gone through, I suppose. Am I dead or alive? I'm clearly hallucinating still.
Where?
I don't know.
Do you know who I am, boy?
Father!
Aye. You're Leonore's father. Michael O'Shea.
You know my name, but do you know who I am?
Yeah. I know exactly who you are.
I was afraid of this.
We on a loop?
I was there at the Wednesday massacre when your father died. I didn't agree with him, man. I thought he was naive. He called me a terrorist and a criminal, but he said it to my face. I respected him. That's why I agreed to meet with him that day.
You agreed?
So it isn't that Paddy agreed to meet with them, it's that they agreed to meet with Paddy. Oh no.
You think my father told the police? Is that it?
I know exactly who it was. That's why I'm here. Rory Cochrane is a police informant.
Rory?
They turned him after his arrest, dealing drugs at his own pub.
No! He's a mate! There's no way!
It's all making sense now. Rory was an informant and dobbed in the police about the meeting. Erebor's father bombed the pub in retaliation, and I got blamed for it. Right, this is getting really interesting. Right, this is gonna close.
Come back to me.
I'm trying, but clearly the matrix is broken.
What do you want from me?
Leonore, I need to know she's gonna be with a man who can take care of his obligations. Take care of his family.
I would. I will.
I'm gonna give you a chance to prove it. So you tell me, are you gonna do what needs to be done?
What, this is a big test for you? What, sending me to prison? Oh, a leap of faith into the unknown? Is that what the test is? Or was the whole prison bit being framed for killing people and a lifetime record? Is that the test? Well, heads up, 7-Up. Let's go!
Help us all.
Indeed, God help us all. The pub, everybody!
How can it?
Hey, that's going to be an end of an episode right about there. This has been episode 2 of the Fidelio incident. Oh, what a change of gear this has been. I bet you were thinking it would just be a snowy walk until the bitter end, but no! We went down into bunkers, we had hallucinations, and now we're back in a pub in Ireland. Amazing! Anyway, I do anticipate only one more episode, so tune in next time to see how this all comes to a close. Do follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Twitter.com/Spammals. I need your support. And if you had a good time, let me know in the comments below. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.